Hey everybody, it is Monday. Welcome to Lipstick Dialogues Live. Okay, so listen y'all, I'm trying out something different. I'm trying to use the audio. That way you can listen to it whenever you want to. You don't have to worry about anything, and we can have some great conversations. So this is a test run. If you can't hear, if there's something wrong with the sound, please let me know. But the same rules apply. You know how I like it. When you come on, just let me know that I'm not talking to myself. Give me some thumbs up. Wave at me. Say hello. Shout out your city. Shout out your state. Let me know, again, that I'm not having this conversation by myself. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Monday. Thank you for joining. So, we about to talk about this. I promise I will not be here long. But, it is what it is. So I'm waiting for a few more people to come on. I see some people joining me now. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Hope that your Monday is everything that it's supposed to be and then some. So guess what? Today's topic, Lipstick Dialogues Live. Right. So as a single parent, and this isn't just for women, okay? Because I know that there are single fathers out there. So as a single parent, are you obligated to let your child's parent know that you're dating or when you're dating and who you're dating, all of that? So let me go ahead and give you a little quick background to how I even came to this conversation today. So over there on my other social media, on Instagram, I happened upon this live video with Peter Guns. I don't know if y'all watch Love and Hip Hop. He's like a New York hip hop artist, and his ex-wife, Amina, who has 2 children by him, right? And so the problem was that Amina has started to see somebody else, and she did not inform Peter Guns that she had a new man, and it seemed like Peter was a little offended, right? So then that got me to thinking, like, are you obligated to tell your person or your child's parent that you're dating? Now, again, all of this is opinion. You know what I mean? I want to know what you're thinking. Let me know if you think that you're obligated. Here's my take on it. Now, if you are simply dating, you know what I mean? Like you back out on the dating scene, you just met somebody you want to hang out, you want to spend a little adult time with. Here's my thought, right? Initially, I'm not going to bring anybody I just met around my kid, right? So, because I want an opportunity to get to know them. I want an opportunity to find out if this is somebody I really want to invest any level of real time with, right? So at that point, because I'm not even introducing my child to them, this, again, is my opinion. I'm thinking, like, if y'all just kicking it, y'all just hanging out, and again, this is somebody who's not around your kid, I don't think that you're obligated to tell the other parent, oh, I'm dating now, or oh, I'm seeing somebody, because that can come off like a little shady and a little petty, right? And at the end of the day, I don't think you're really obligated, but I think that at the point when your dynamic or this dating dynamic grows to maybe an exclusive relationship, or if this dating dynamic grows to whatever it is that is not we just kicking it and you about to bring them around your kids, I'm not saying that you have to let everybody meet to get your ex's thumbs up, because they don't have to date the person. But I think out of common courtesy, yeah, you might want to say, I have been seeing this person for a minute, you know what I mean, and we're going to take our relationship to the next level, and so they will be spending time around our child, right? And again, I don't think you should say that, because I don't think you should tell that other person that you're dating because you're looking for approval, because I read this article, right, y'all, what a person was like, yeah, you should tell your baby daddy that you're seeing somebody else because he knows men and he'll be able to tell you if that's a good man. Well, first of all, there's a problem with that, because if he was my baby daddy and that man, we used to be in a relationship, if he ain't even my man, what gives him the right to tell me what man I can date, right? Because I'm thinking that as an adult, men or women, right? As an adult, You should have the ability to make a rational adult decision, right, regarding who you will or will not allow around your child. So I don't necessarily think that you're obligated to tell the child's other parent that you're dating, especially if your reason for telling them is because you're seeking some level of approval of who can be around your kid. That's almost like saying that I don't have the ability to make a good decision. Like, nah, we're not even about to do that. Like, you know what I mean? We're not going to have an episode like Peter Gunn's. Like, he was really all in his feelings, all up and down my timeline because this woman did not tell him. And then, okay, so she did allow him to come to her house and spend time with her kids. And he slept on the couch. That's what Peter Gunn said. He indicated that he slept on the couch and that she had her new boo. He kind of came over later. He didn't spend the night or anything. He kind of came over later, a little bit early, and Peter seemed to be bothered by that. Again, as adults, we have to learn how to coexist, especially in the realm of co-parenting, right? Because at the end of the day, it's not really about us. That regardless if we are or are not able to maintain a relationship, at some point we need to learn as adults how to maintain this co-parenting thing, right? How to master this co-parenting thing. Now, I'm not going to say that you are obligated to tell your other person that you're dating, right? Because again, when you say we just dating, that means that somebody you just hanging out with, that you just kicking it with. So I'm going to go ahead and make the adult assumption that you probably ain't bringing this person around your kid. So if you're not bringing this person around your kid, then no harm, no foul. But again, the moment you decide, right, that y'all gonna take this dating dynamic to an exclusive level and that this person is going to be spending a significant amount of time around your child, then hey, yeah, out of common courtesy, I think that you should at least mention it, right? Not to be shady, not to be petty, not on some I one-up you type dynamic, but just because, again, the goal at the end of the day when the dust settles, right, is to learn how to master this co-parenting dynamic, right? And so that when you bring in other people from the outside, that dynamic then begins to expand, especially if you're talking about exclusive relationships, long-term relationships, and marriages. If you're marrying other people outside of the actual child's father or mother, then yes, I think that there is a responsibility, so to speak, that you introduce each other. Because again, yes, I'd like to know who my kid is around whenever she's in your care, and I'm sure other single parents can agree, but it's not because you're allowing that other person to have power in the sense of telling you who you're able to date and who you're not able to date. Again, you don't have to agree with me, but one of the things that I think is absolutely crazy is for a parent, right, who doesn't live with the child, whether you want to call it baby daddy, baby mama, whatever, and you talking about because you can't be having nobody around my kid. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Because if we are not together, right, if we do not have a romantic relationship, then there should be an automatic assumption that at some point in life, that person is going to move on, right? And you trust that you, even in the fact that you have a child with this person, right, that you trust their ability, right, to make a safe decision and a safe choice as to who they will allow around your children, as to when they will allow them around your children. Now, if for some reason you feel like the custodial parent, right, is not responsible enough to make a mature and safe decision as it relates to your child, perhaps there are some greater issues other than my baby daddy, baby mama done found them a new boo. You know what I mean? Like, come on, y'all. Like, we got to learn that it's about the child, yes, right? But we also have to understand, because this thing about your baby daddy still got control or your baby mama still got say, that's absolutely ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. The only person they got control and say over is that child. But again, that's a joint effort, right? Because again, at the end of the day, when the dust settles, the real responsibility and the real obligation is not about who my new boo is. The real responsibility and the real obligation is to make sure that we master this co-parenting thing. Listen, y'all, I done been there, done that. I didn't have any problems as it relates to co-parenting, and I've seen some amazing examples of blended families and co-parenting, right? But I've also seen some disasters, right? Where baby daddies and baby mamas feel like that person is always theirs, or they do as much as they can to make sure that that person is not able to be happy and to move on. That is absolute shenanigans. Absolute shenanigans, right? So here it is. At the end of the day, when the dust settles, here's my absolute take on it. I do not believe that you are obligated, right? Because we just kicking to tell your other person, oh, I done met somebody, I'm talking to somebody on the phone, we hanging out. No, I don't believe you're obligated to do that. What I do believe, again, is that you have a responsibility in this co-parenting effort that once that dynamic grows to something more serious and more exclusive, then you have a responsibility to at least inform the other parent that, yeah, I found somebody that I really like or I really love, and we're about to take this relationship to the next level. Because again, that's just common courtesy, right? That's what this co-parenting thing is about. Co-parenting is about common courtesy, right? It is not about one person is obligated over the other. It is not about power, especially as it relates to dating, right? So again, that's my take. I believe you are not obligated, but it is your responsibility that as the relationship grows, that you at least keep the other parent informed. Period. Point blank. Not because you're seeking approval, not because you're trying to be petty, and not because you're in your feelings, just because it's a part of mastering the co-parenting thing. So listen, y'all, leave your thoughts. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me if you think you're obligated or not obligated. I want to hear your thoughts. I want you to type them out. Also, tell me if this new format works for you. You know what I mean? This whole audio thing, I'm personally loving it. But if there's some issues, I want to make sure we tweak it so we can give you the best experience possible. Thank you so much for joining my Lipstick Dialogues. I hope you continue to have an amazing Monday, an amazing week. We'll talk later.